Ladies and gentlemen, I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel. Now, in today's video, we're going to look at the Tier 9 tank, the WZ114. Yes, the Chinese Tier 9 heavy tank. Now, even now, the tank's been out for a while, and I still don't know what to think of the tank. It's a very frustrating tank. There's some parts of the tank that is really good, really strong, and then there's other parts of the tank that just absolutely sucks. And the biggest thing for me, I think, is the speed of the tank. You know, it is just so slow. It is a big, heavy tank, but it is just so slow. Turret-wise, armor profile, it is all good. 280 millimeters on your turret armor, 170 on your hull, so pretty decent armor overall. DPM 2161, so yeah, it lacks in DPM. That is a 13-second reload. Penetration is 254 on your AP, 310 on your heat. I am actually running this with RAM up because I need the DPM. In all honesty, the DPM, I need a bit more. 65 on your HE. So you do have a 470 alpha gun, which is very important, which we will talk during the games. So 390 on your heat and a nice 600 on your HE. Aim time 3.5, to be fair. For what it is, the aim time and the dispersion isn't actually that bad. The dispersion, yeah, it could be better, but the aim time 3.5 is basically like a super heavy. So the aim time 3.5 isn't so bad. Gun dispersion 0.362 could be better, but it ain't that bad. It has 9 degrees of gun depression with a top speed of just 32 kilometers per hour. So yeah, I mean, the speed is a really bad thing. The DPM isn't great. I mean, it doesn't look bad. The tank doesn't look bad at all. So is it worth getting? I mean, I wouldn't say it's worth getting right now. There is the legendary camouflage, I think, does go over the top quite a bit. But yeah, right now, I probably wouldn't say it is worth getting. But let's have a look at some battles, and then you can make your mind up. Now, like some higher tier tanks, this tank does perform better when you are up against tier 8s. Of course, because of your armor profile, you're more likely to bounce more if you are up against tier 8s rather than tier 10s. But you know, even if you put yourself in the right position, then yeah, you can still get bounces even from those in tier 10. But what's important about the tank is that 470 alpha gun, because more than likely you will get a lot of high rolls. So you could do sort of over 500 damage per shot. Because of the 470, it's unlikely that you're going to go below the 400 mark. For a sort of big heavy, that is quite important. That's quite important. You know, you've got some heavies that do 360, 370 if they've got sort of a 400, 420, something like that alpha. And when you're in a heavy, you don't want to be doing sort of below 400 mark. You want to be doing a lot higher than that. So having the 470 alpha gun, that is actually very important. Of course, you've got to hit your shots first. So make sure you aim. Make sure you aim in this thing. The aim time isn't bad. And because your DPM is so low, you want to make sure that every shot counts, because every shot you miss, of course, your DPM just decreases. And as you can see, if you put your tank in the right position, you can get bounces. But also on the flip side of that, if you sit still for a long period of time, tanks will be able to aim at your weak points. So you do have weak points, as you have just seen from that Foch getting that shot on me. But yeah, if you can try and get yourself in a sort of hold down position, even there, look, that is a tier 8 tank, and he was still able to penetrate me. So there are weak points. You've just got to be careful of those weak points, and a very nice ammo rack to that T77 there. So you can see we bounced 1200 damage, but yeah, the biggest thing for me is not so much the DPM, not the aim time, not the dispersion. It really is that speed. You know, I really love for a bit more speed on this tank. The alpha, very, very nice. The armor to some extent is very, very nice. Hello. So you might hear my my little baby in the background. Actually, he's just making some noise. So if you do hear some noise, or maybe even some crying, just take no notice, because that is little Louis. He's coming on to 4 months already. Can you believe it? So yeah, I mean, when the tank comes for gold, it hasn't come for gold so far. It's come for crates. The next time it will come for gold, it will probably be a little bit overpriced. But I would honestly, if you do want to get this kind of tank, or this tank, then I would wait even a bit longer, you know, because the first time they sell is for gold. The first time they sell is for crates. The second time is normally overpriced gold. And then after that, you might be able to get it for just a little bit cheaper. So I would honestly wait for that. And to end the game, it's only 77 hit points, but we do end up with our second ammo rack of the game. So yeah, it doesn't look bad for ammo racks, clearly. 2 in 1 game. Yeah, it is a big heavy. It's a bit big heavy. Definitely a sort of a frontline heavy. But yeah, you need to watch and you need to sort of move around a bit. If you just stay still in a certain position without moving, and tanks are looking at you, whether they're tier 9, whether they're tier 8, they will be able to penetrate you. So just do bear that in mind. So we're going to have one last battle here. Now we're going to we was about to blind shot that guy. Every single time on this map, if that base or this base that I'm capping, depending on what side I am, if they started capping, I always shoot right in that corner there where that AMX 5120 is. I always blind fire in that position, because 9 times out of 10 someone is just overhanging, trying to spot the other person at the other base. So you will, believe it or not, you'll get quite a lot of blind shots if you are shooting at them positions. So far already at the start of the game, we have blocked 980 alpha, and it's just going to go up and up and up if you again angle correctly. So 1290 block damage. Now I'm just going to wait for the E75 TS just to clear him. So that is now 1 tank down, and now we are going to try and push up towards these guys. The 5100 there, the IS3 is there, but again, I don't want to just push them to they have full hit points. So I'm thinking, you know what, I'm just going to go down. I will be able to clear these guys. There's 1 tank there, so that is now 2 kills. And the AMX 5120 is a tier 9 tank, so I thought, you know what, he's more important than these guys. So yeah, I'd rather be able to clear these. So again, look at the alpha. I mean, 518 alpha, and that is very, very nice. So this guy is about to die. I haven't bounced too much from this guy, even face hugging. You can see, like, I bounced 1 shot, but then I did I did get penetrated. But overall, we've still bounced 1600 damage. So if we wouldn't have bounced that, we would have actually been dead right now. And again, yeah, we did come out sidewards, but the IS3 from the higher ground managed to penetrate me very, very easily. So yeah, you've got to put yourself in the right position to get bounces. The armor profile can work. I mean, like I said, 1980 blocked damage at the moment. So there's just 2 tanks left, the IS3 here and the Waffle. We're going to get that kill for our 4th kill, which just leaves this Waffle. But we're winning on supremacy points. We've got 3 bases, so you know it's almost a guaranteed win at this point. So I'm not going to go and push forward. I'm just going to wait to see if the Waffle does give me some shots. We've just got to be patient, and he does give me 1 shot, 506, which actually was a very low HE round into that guy. It didn't just splash him, it done nice, sort of over 500, but yeah, it was a very low HE round. But for some reason I switched to the heat there, but we'll take it. You know, we got the kill, we got a very decent amount of damage, we got some decent amount of block damage as well, almost 2,000 block damage, 5 kills, 3,647 damage, and a mastery badge. So let me know what your thoughts are of the WZ-114. It's not the strongest, but it can work. It is, for me, just too slow. But I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I'm Meadsy, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye. With